Yo, DragooX is back, and today I want to show you my new Stamina Templar PvP build. And guys, I can tell you, I have so much fun with this build. I really enjoy it. The damage is so high. I have so much fun with this build, and I played it in the last weeks. And guys, I would say don't forget to like and subscribe, and we go directly into the stats. Here you can see now the completely unbuffed stats of this build, and they are looking not so special on the front bar and also on the back bar. If I buff up with the circuit here, the potion and the momentum, then it's also not so special. We have a good recovery, but if I show you now a picture of the fully buffed stats, it looks a bit different. Yeah, we have a good amount of maximum health, we have good stamina recovery, a really good stamina recovery. The weapon damage is also very high, and if I tell you guys now, we are not using any set that gives us with a 5-piece bonus weapon damage. Not directly, not in the stats here, it gives us damage, but not in the stats here, and also the resistance are really high. Okay guys, I'm a wood elf here, with 24 points into health and 40 points into stamina, with the lava food soup and sword rise buff food. I'm using the Serpent Mundus, and I'm a vampire. This is important for extra resistance. Here we are going on the vampire stage 3. Don't go on the 4, stay at the 3 for the extra passive here. I show it for the people that don't know this. Yeah, the vampire passive. This is the important one, the undeath, for the extra 30% damage reduction. And now I would say I show you the sets in this build, and yeah, before I do this, fast through the potions that I'm using. I'm going here with maximum health, maximum stamina and physical resistance potion. Only physical resistance because we have a magic resistance passive in the Templar passives. Okay, now the first set that I'm using. Here I go with a Deadly Maul in Nirnhound with a weapon damage enchantment. Deadly is for me a must-have set on a Stamplar. We have 2 times weapon damage here, weapon critical, and 20% more damage on our jabs. And you all guys know, yeah, the Stamplar is based on jabs. We jab a lot. And on the back bar, I'm going with 2 perfected Black Rose swords. Nirnhound one and the defending one. You can switch this Nirnhound one also with a powered one. The difference between powered and Nirnhound is Nirnhound buffs, for example, our vigor. Yeah, when we use it on the back bar, we swap on the front bar, it's stronger. That's the difference. On powered, you have only the extra heat power so long you stay on this bar. So you can use the trait that you like. Yeah, you can go with 1 Nirnhound like me and 1 defending. You can go with 2 powered, whatever you like. I'm going also here with Brutality Training Poisons. They gives us 10% more weapon damage, and we train some stamina from our target. It's nice. Also the stamina train is good. Yeah, if you're fighting people that only hold block, yeah, the full time, you can train them some stamina. It's nice. Yeah, also do 10% more weapon damage, and it can procs also on our front bar. Because the Blade Cloak, I can show it maybe here. If we are on the front bar and we hit the enemy, you can see down there, the poisons also proc on the front bar with the Blade Cloak. Because it's a weapon skill, yeah, the weapon skill procs the poison. Okay, some people don't know this, but it's really good. It's really good. We can fight on the front bar, but we can still proc the extra 10% more weapon damage. Black Rose weapons, I think the buff, all of you know this, 6% more damage done and 6% less damage that we take. And now I'm gonna show you the head that I'm using, and this is the new mythic, the Gaze of Cities, and I really enjoy this mythic. I'm going here with 3-stat enchantment and the impan head, and guys, we get maximum health here and 4k armor. The health recovery isn't important, we are vampire, it's not useful for us anyway. And yeah, the debuff to reduce your block mitigation to 0 is also no big deal. I played a lot now with this and I have no problems. Sometimes, okay, yeah, if people time 3-4 ultimates on you, it's hard to survive. It's also hard to survive without this mythic when you're not blocking in this moment. Yeah, they stun you and they hit with so many ultimates. It's also hard to survive. This is the only problem that I have sometimes, and maybe sometimes if people bomb you, you can't block this damage directly. But if you play smart, you dodge, you heal directly with your rally, whatever, then you also can survive this. I played a lot with this now and I have no problem. Yeah, we are not using a shield or something. We have good stamina recovery, we can dodge roll a lot. So I have no problem to play this mythic, and it's really nice with extra armor and the maximum health. And by the way, we can also block and get the damage shield from the Psychic passive, so we have still a bit damage reduction when we block on our back bar. The next set that I'm using is Dagon. This set you can also switch it if you don't want to farm Dagon to Heartland, for example, is a good set. And you can also go with Ravaging if you like it. Yeah, it's also okay, it procs easy with the card drops and the Power of the Light. Yeah, it's also a good damage set. But for me, Dagon is the best here. And yeah guys, Dagon gives us also 2 times weapon damage, 500 weapon damage on our AoE skills, and stamina, maximum stamina, I'm using also all the pieces here, by the way, in impen with a 3-stat enchantment. The full armor is impen with a 3-stat enchantment. The shoulder here is a trainee one with maximum health. And yeah guys, Dagon. Dagon buffs our jabs, our card drops, our ultimate, and not the power of the light. But the power of the light, the damage, yeah, the maximum co-pilot damage is anyway scaled with your maximum stamina. Not with the weapon damage, yeah, if my momentum is over, you see it, it's the same damage. It scales with your maximum stamina. Yeah, it's the same damage, yeah, if I buff up, it's still the same, the maximum damage there. So this scales with your maximum stamina, not with your weapon damage, and it's also not buffed with the Dagon set, but all the other skills, the jabs, the card drops, and the sweep, yeah, or the downbreaker, whatever you like more, they are all buffed with the Dagon set. This is why I love the Dagon set also on my Stamplar here, and I enjoy it a lot. And yeah, the jewelry is also the deadly ones. Yeah, I'm using the deadly more, and the jewelry, they are all bloodthirsty with a weapon damage enchantment. Why bloodthirsty? We have no finisher on the Templar, and the extra 1000 weapon damage to finish people is really, really good. If they are low health, if they are under 60%, bloodthirsty is stronger than infused, and yeah, it's really nice. If you jab them, they die so fast. If they are low health, you can finish them with this. So I show you all the set pieces again, that you see the overlook of this. Yeah, we have Deadly More here, 2 Black Rose Perfected Swords with the Brutality Training Poisons, the Gaze of Sith is mythic, the Dagon Armor, yeah, the body pieces, only the shoulder, I'm using a heavy trainee piece for more maximum health, and the jewelry is full with weapon damage and bloodthirsty. When you only have purple jewelry, then go with infused. Bloodthirsty is only good when you have golden jewelry. If it's purple, go with infused. Okay. And maybe when you play Orc, for example, you can also put more stamina recovery on this here. Yeah, you can put 1 or 2 stamina enchantments on the jewelry. Okay, these are the sets that I'm using. Now I'm gonna show you the champion points, and here we go into warfare. I think in the CPs I don't have to say to you guys anymore that you have the skill or the passives for sure. I only show you the skills now that we have equipped on the champion bar. On the top right here, we have the Biting Aura for 10% more damage done with AoE skills, the Mastered Arms for 10% more damage done with direct damage skills, the Duelist Rebuff for 10% damage reduction from single target attacks, and here on the left, first I used the Focus Mending, but I switched to this one here for more healing done with healing over time abilities. Single target heals, healing over time. Why I switched this? Our Ready, for example, is a single target heal, but the heals on our backboard, the Vigor, is also a single target heal, but also a heal over time. So I'm using this heal over time. The big circle is also a heal over time, and the small one too. And yeah, so we only don't have the buff on the rally, but we have on the backboard all the heals, they are buffed. That's why I switched to the healing over time and not the single target heals. If you want to buff the single target heals, then the rally would be a bit stronger. Oh, not logging out. Champion points. Okay, back to the red ones now. I showed you the blues. The red ones also go for all the passives if you have a high CP, but the important ones are the champion bar, and here we go with the Rejuvenation, the Ironclad, Boundless Vitality, and for sure the Juggernaut. Okay guys, these are the CPs, the green ones are not important for PvP. Now I show you fast the skills that I'm using on the front bar. Rally, Turn Evil, Razor Card Drops, Power of the Light, Biting Jabs, the Grass-Grant Sweep. You can also switch the sweep to the Dawnbreaker. Sometimes it's better. When you play solo, for example, and you want to stun with your ultimate, sometimes the Dawnbreaker is a bit better, but overall I have to say I enjoy the Grass-Grant Sweep more. And yeah guys, it's magic damage, but since the CPs are changed, you can also play with Magicka ultimates, because ultimates scale with your higher damage, yeah, with your weapon damage, with your maximum stamina, or with your maximum Magicka, or with your spell damage. Depends what is higher, your ultimate skill with the higher damage, yeah, so you can also play with this. And after the CP change, you don't have the physical extra CPs anymore that buffs your physical damage, so you can play also with Magicka ultimates. You can also play on stamina class with a Meteor, for example. This is also possible now, and it's the same damage. So you can go with the Grass-Grant Sweep, because this is the better morph in my opinion, definitely, and it's a crazy damage, yeah. On the back bar, I'm going with the Temporary Guard for the extra 5% damage reduction, Restoring Focus, Extended Ritual, Restoring Vigor, Quick Cloak, and Repentance. Okay guys, this is the build. This is the build, and I really enjoy it. And if you want to play this build, then copy it, make it, and you will enjoy it. I say it to you guys, you will enjoy it. The damage is nice. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've maybe put some clips at the end of this video here now. We see us in the next video. Have a nice day, and if you have questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. Have a nice day, and bye bye.